Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with another crafting Path of Exile video. Been asked a lot about my wands to craft for Minion builds and Dark Pact, and I'm going to show you how to craft it. First thing you want to do is get a Convoking Wand. Now, usually you can get these at item level 72, I believe is the lowest you can get, from what I've seen, which is usually better to hit the +2, like +1 to minions, +1 to spell skills. However, if you go for item level 84 or higher, you have the off chance of getting a tier 1 spell damage for the sake of Dark Pact build, for example, but also tier 1 minion damage, which is obviously a better choice. The way we're going to craft it is with fossils, and obviously there's going to be links in the descriptions below for how to do this. We have a couple of fossils of corroded and jagged and shattering, so we might have to buy some more during this video, hopefully not. But I will show you how to do it. First thing you do is go to Craft of Exile. In this website, you will then choose to take the one-handed weapons, Convoking Wand, and then you choose fossils, and then you check up the ones you want, +1 to minions, and +1 to all spell skills. When you click compute best selection, it will tell you that the best way to get this is an average of 1 in 12 tries with 4 socket resonators using shuddering, corroded, jagged, and metallic fossils, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. Now, this is an average of 1 in 12, which means that sometimes you'll get lucky and sometimes you'll be unlucky and then do it on way more than 12. I have actually been more unlucky with this than I've ever been in my entire life crafting in this game, since 6 years ago, at least. We blew about 30x crafting it, so in some cases it might be better just to purchase it, because the thing is, once you hit it, Minion ones, and also one of the ones for Dark Pact builds, wants to have a trigger craft. This is a suffix, so if you don't have a suffix open, or a way to sort that, then you're in a situation where you're going to have to annul the weapon, where you actually have a 2 out of 6 chances to fuck it over. So yeah, that's kind of terrible, so that can happen. Hopefully that will not be the case. But again, crafting is all about RNG. I like crafting these kind of weapons myself, but for the sake of profit, there's a lot of risk involved because of the suffix requirement. However, if you get cast speed, multi-crit, or spell crit, for example, for Dark Pact, one of those ones don't need that suffix open, and therefore would be a better choice. So in the cost efficiency, you can see here that 1 in 12 tries, it's an average cost of about 800 chaos to hit it, and this is only hitting the +2, so this means you can have any kind of shitty extra prefix or filled out suffixes, which we're hoping we're not going to get. So this is the process of doing this. However, with a lower item level 1, you're taking away several tiers of mods that can't roll, making it a little bit easier for you to hit than it is with an 84. But we're going to do this with an 84 and see if we can hit it with the fossils that we have. So we take in shuddering, corroded, jagged, and a metallic, and do it like this. And now this one failed, so we'll have to do it again. And this is basically the entire process of just powering through the RNG of hitting the +2 wand. And not even hitting 1 at the moment. And we keep doing it this way, and this way, and this way, and there we go. No, not even close. Not even close. But yeah, 1 in 12 tries to hit this specific craft, and it is absolutely beautiful. To craft these. There's a few other things you can do depending on the results, which I would love to show you once we hit it. If we hit it, so now we're out of metallic and shatterings. So in this case, you'll have to check the market for those fossils. Obviously, these fossils can be somewhat expensive in the long run, but for the most part, yeah, I have a tendency of buying them in bulks, so I don't have to trade too many people. I do want to know if you guys feel like watching some other type of crafts in the future. Let me know in the comments below, of course. I'll take a small break from this video, and I'll be back once I've restocked on fossils. We're back, boys, we're back. Hello. A couple more tries for this. Same fossils as before. Metallic, and boom! There we go. Oh, ho, hello. Ho, ho, hello. Okay, so what happened now is that we... Holy shit. So in this situation is exactly what I've been talking about. That can happen, which is quite often and quite regularly occurring. First off, we got a really good spell damage roll, which is very good for Dark Pact builds, but not so good for minion builds, obviously. Cast speed, that's okay. Minion move speed, it's whatever. Projectile speed is whatever. The problem with this is obviously that I don't consider this to be good enough to use as your offhand wand on a Dark Pact build, which means that I am forced to use an annulment orb on this to get rid of one of the modifiers. Now, if I hit the spell damage, it's okay. Because what I will do then is use a base theory craft and then take a added prefix, remove a random suffix, because I don't care about the suffixes. Best case scenario, I get rid of the movement speed or projectile speed, and we go from there. And that's basically it. And then we take an annulment orb, and there we go. We're done. That's a perfect one right there. Now we can craft the trigger, and we're done. That's how easy it is. It's very easy to do. But the problem is, since it's 1 in 12 to hit the +2, and you're then in a situation where you annul it, you might brick it by removing one of the +1s to minions or all spells. Now, if you have one of those and still have like a very good minion damage roll and minion attack speed, it can still be very, very good to sell, for example, because the minion damage can be worth quite a lot if the numerical value on that is very high. But you'd have to check the market for that. But then again, situations like this can occur. I had 4 in 6 tries to actually succeed in this, and more than 50% of the times that I actually succeed in this annulment. So, I mean, yeah, you can call it luck if you want to, but it's just RNG. The last time I did this, I had 3 ones in a row that I bricked from my annulment orb, so it's actually good to see that didn't happen. This might actually be a decent upgrade for my Dark Pact build, so that's going to be fun. Anyways, boys, that's how you craft these +2 ones. The little detail I wanted to show you is that what we can do with this one, which I'm not going to because the spell damage is not a minion damage roll, is that you can craft, if there's 2 open suffixes, you can then craft cannot roll caster mod and then smack a Redeemer Exalted Orb on it, and then you might actually hit a tier 1 hatred effect, which would then make the one insanely good. But that's if you get a really good minion damage roll. In this case, I'm not going to be doing this, because I would purge the suffixes off for that, which would cost me 2 Exalteds, by taking prefix that can't be changed and then scour it, and then putting cannot roll caster, and then smacking a Redeemer Exalted and praying I hit something good, and then multi-craft or trigger. It kind of depends on the mods on the item. But that's basically the process of it. Anyways, hit me up in the comments below if you want to see more crafting videos like this, or if you have any suggestions of what type of craft you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to guide you through it. And yeah, hit the like button, subscribe for more content. Until next time, Exiles, stay safe, keep rocking.